Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCF's offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So TCU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
On the run, it's Palmer. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Smith wants to throw. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Snagged in the middle, it's Watkins. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Smith dropping to pass. Gets it out fast. Powers through the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Small. And he's brought down after a nice gain. through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Red pass, it's complete. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smith wants to throw. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Shelton. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll pull it on the read. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Got the quick completion. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Cobb. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Knights will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Smith wants to throw. Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. Oh, a lot of space. At the 20. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A first down run on the doorstep. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Sweet cut there. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Firing deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He takes it at the 45, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna run it. It's Rivers. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Smith dropping to pass. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Rushes on him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
The Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO. He breaks a tackle, and he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Knights will hustle to the line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Smith wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man, it's Lee. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. On the move. There he goes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Gives it on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Might as well stick with him. Fights off a defender.
And a nice 2nd effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting up.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Hauls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll keep it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Smith dropping to pass. Touchdown, TCU! And the pummeling has started. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Running to Green. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Running to the left. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Ashley. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Knights have their offense in high gear. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cobb. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Smith wants to throw. Wiggle, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. caught over the middle. It's Baker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down here for the offense. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Baker. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They'll go with a direct snap.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ashley.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.